Good evening, everybody. I'm Elsa Ramon.
And I'm Jeff Vaughn. Tonight, police are searching for a hit-and-run driver who killed a woman on Christmas night.
CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live in Leimert Park, where he just found out the name of the victim. Dave.
LAPD just minutes ago released the name of this victim, identifying her as 49-year-old Gloria Ettenborough, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. They have also said, given us some details, that apparently she and her teenage son had a late Christmas night dinner at that Denny's just over my left shoulder, and then as they were leaving, they were crossing over on Coliseum Street, crossing the street at the light in the intersection. She was slightly ahead of her son, and that's when she got hit. The 49-year-old Gloria Ettenborough was walking in the crosswalk. According to police, her son not far behind. She was hit, her son was not. And the SUV that hit her just kept on going. According to the police, the woman had the green light and she was in the crosswalk, right where I am, reached about this location when the vehicle came southbound through the intersection, hit her, and sent her body flying.
I'm scared to get out here, crossing the streets a lot of time in the intersection.
They use Crenshaw for a drag race. They drag race up and down Crenshaw all the time.
Police say there's evidence that speed was involved, drag racing, no, and that it was an SUV that hit the woman and then fled the scene. And a few witnesses told police that the driver never slowed down, never stopped, kept right on going.
Have enough decency to stop for that pedestrians. That's the bottom line.
Sadly, that's not what's happening in Los Angeles. According to the LAPD stats, through December 16th of this year, there have been 27,125 hit and runs in the city. That's involving everything. Of those, 3,328 have involved pedestrians, and of that, 49 pedestrians have been killed in hit and runs.
Because people don't pay attention to when they're driving. They just in a hurry. They just going where they're going.
Whenever there's a fatal hit and run involving a pedestrian, the city automatically puts up a $50,000 reward. But that still hasn't slowed down the hit and runs. Some hit and runs are captured on security video, like this one in South LA. Sadly, the one on Christmas night, police have looked and looked, but no video. And on Christmas night, a teenage son walking behind his mother in a crosswalk watches in horror as she's run down. And then watches in horror as that SUV leaves. Now, the police have described a little more detail, still not much, but they say it's an early 90s style, either a Nissan or a Honda. They're positive it was an SUV. It may have some front-end damage. It kept going and struck down that 49-year-old mother of the teenage boy. Back to you in the studio.